ancient medicinal springs, air scented by herbs, and a mystical sea of green hills. 8,000 years of history, 2,000 years of carefully preserved town traditions, destined to live forever. One of Bulgaria's cities that never grows old, Kюстендил. Kюстендил is located in the westernmost part of Bulgaria. It is approximately 80 kilometers south of Sofia, 22 kilometers from the border of Macedonia, and 30 kilometers from the border of Serbia. The town is situated in the skirts of Osogovo Mountain, at the foot of the hill Hisarluka. The Kюстендил region is well endowed with natural scenery. The town and vicinity are characterized by an assortment of geographical formations covered with rich flora and fauna. There is easy access to tourist attractions in the park Hisarluka and localities Široki Topoljani, Češmeto, Jučbunar, and Tritabuki. On Osogovo Mountain, there are several well-tended reservoirs, natural parks, and eco and geological trails. On Osogovo, there are a total of 11 marked tourist trails. The hot mineral springs are the main factor behind the blossoming and growth of Kюстендил through the ages. 2 millenniums ago, Roman officers used the local mineral waters for medicinal purposes. Even today, Kюстендил is one of the largest national balneological resorts with an international reputation. The mineral water that spurts out of the ground has a temperature of over 73 degrees Celsius. It is used for treating rheumatic and gynecological diseases, neurological and skin diseases, hypertension, metabolism, and lung diseases. At the moment, Kюстендil's mineral waters can treat 11,000 tourists each month. The expansion of the resort, together with the mild climate and beautiful natural setting, will return the town to its former glory as a balneological and spa center, not only locally, but also throughout Europe. Soon there will be facilities that are not currently found anywhere else in the Balkans, namely 4-star complexes for rehabilitative purposes and 3 outdoor pools that will operate year-round. The beautiful Osogovo Mountain, with its unspoiled, forested massifs, reaches a height of approximately 1,700 meters above sea level and provides wonderful conditions for practicing winter sports with its ski slopes, attractions, and rest stations.
Come back to me, come back to me.
Kюстендил, from the time of antiquity, established itself as a large spiritual, administrative, and economic center, overcoming the instabilities of history and surviving for centuries with the names Pautalia, Velbujt, Konstantinovo Banja. Today it is known as the City of Artists and the Fruit Orchard of Bulgaria. Evidence of the rich cultural and historical heritage of Kюстендил is found in its numerous memorials from all ages. Pieces of fortress walls, ancient streets and mosaics, temples from the Middle and Bronze Ages, mosques, and public baths. The Kюстендил Valley was inhabited by Thracians at the end of the Bronze Age, around 1500 to 1000 before Christ. During the year 45 after Christ, after the inclusion of these lands in the Roman Empire, the settlement became an important trade center. It was called Pautalia. In the 4th century, the fortress on Hisarluka was built. During the Middle Ages, the city was given a new name, Velbujt. It was most likely added to the Bulgarian nation during the reign of either Han Kardam or Han Krum. After the conversion under Prince Boris I, the city became an important economic center and remained that way throughout the entire existence of the First Bulgarian Empire. During the year 1018, Velbuzhd fell under Byzantine power but remained an important spiritual center. Under Tsar Kaloyan, the city once again became part of the Bulgarian Empire. After the yoke of the Ottoman Turks, the city was called Küstendil, the name of the last local Christian ruler, Constantine Dragaș. The administrative center in Küstendil was the largest in provincial Rumelia. After centuries of decline and stagnation, during the Renaissance, the city quickly started to grow and develop. One of the reasons was an increase in the Bulgarian Christian population. Construction of new churches began, Assumption in 1816 and St. Demeter in 1866. Schools and community centers were founded. Residents of Küstendil are proud of the restored house museum Demeter Peshev. During the dramatic year of 1943, Demeter Peshev, along with other residents, contributed to an effort to save Bulgarian Jews. In the city today, a number of remarkable monuments can be seen. Roman baths are located in the central part of town. Across the street, a medieval defense tower called Pirgovo Tower still stands. Several objects from the ancient history of Küstendil are currently housed in the Modern History Museum, located at the end of Main Street, near the railway station. On both sides of the sunny pedestrian zone are museums, galleries, monuments of famous people, squares and parks, public buildings, cafes, and temples.